Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are making pasta again. This is the third time. If you guys are sick of it, too bad. I'm having so much fun making this, but I do think this is the second to last video, so you're in luck. My voice does sound a little rough today because I am sick. There's something going around school, so enjoy that. But here you can see I put a cup of flour in, and I actually flattened it out and attempted to make it easier for the egg to stay in the walls of the flour instead of just expecting it to not bubble out. I actually put up the walls and everything. You're gonna see I'm gonna start scraping the sides there. I did that for a good 2.5 minutes. There was literally 2.5 minutes of footage of me just doing this movement right here. But I mean, I must have done something right because you're gonna see in a minute the egg did not escape. There we go, I'm making the well in the middle. So here we go with the egg, and you'll notice that I did a cup of flour and only one egg here. That's going to be important later. And here I am adding the salt. I always put something underneath it in case I spill, which I always do. Alright, this is taking a while. And also, I added olive oil today, because I read somewhere that olive oil can make it taste better, and my pasta doesn't really taste the way that I want it to taste. It doesn't really taste incredible, so I'm just trying whatever I can, but I think the olive oil did help. And then here we go, I'm mixing it in. What is up with the way that I'm holding my fork? I feel as if there's a better way I could be doing this, but here we go. I sped it up for you guys because I know you don't want to watch 5 minutes of me trying to mix pasta. So the normal ratio for pasta is with every half cup of flour you do 1 egg and I think a half teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon and a half of olive oil or something to that effect, but it's going to be a half cup of flour and 1 egg. And you'll notice that I did a cup of flour and only 1 egg, and you're going to see me in a second the realization hit and I literally stop what I'm doing and I'm just in literal terror. Look at me, here we go. She said, pause, cut the cameras. I was flabbergasted with myself. So here we go. I got all of my ingredients out again, doing it all over again. I was so worried that this was gonna really, really mess up the dough and I would have to throw it all away. But I think honestly it turned out fine. Alright, so mixing part 2. Let's try this again, y'all. Here I am holding that fork in that weird ass way. I really love how I had my hand on my hip for 90% of this. Why was I so angry with the dough? But this time, since the dough was actually coming together because I had the right amount of eggs, I really just started getting into it early. I get so sick with the fork when I'm using it, guys. I'm you know what? I'm just gonna do this with my hands. It's much easier. And I hate the feeling of the dried dough on my hands. It dries so easily on my hands. You can see I don't even want to touch the dough. Yeah, icky. But it was really easy to knead this time because of the olive oil, but I spent a good long time kneading it, I think more than 10 minutes, but that wasn't enough. As you can see, it doesn't bounce back the way that I want it to, so I start kneading once more. A couple minutes later, we're going to try it again. It's a little bit better. You guys couldn't really see in that video, but trust, it was better. So we're going to wrap it up for about 35 minutes. Oh, wow, I really struggle with that plastic wrap there. Oh, all right. Alright, so I ended up cutting the dough into 4 pieces because I made a lot more than I expected. So it took me a really long time to knead this out. I literally started the water before I even started kneading all 4 of the pieces because that's how long it takes that stove to get the water boiling. I don't even have that much water in the pot, y'all. I don't know what it is about these college stoves, but whatever. But I was kneading for a long time. And here I am cutting it. I'm making my attempt at linguine this time, just like the first time, because I thought I could do better. And, you guys can be the judge of that. But I repeated that process for all 4 of my dough babies, and this is what it looked like at the end. not bad. I'm pretty sure the water still was boiling. That's it right before it's about to come out. I checked to see if it's done by cutting it down the middle and seeing if it's white in the middle. And I ate a couple of them raw. It wasn't bad. I ate it with some butter, cheese, and sauce, and I watched the Super Bowl. I said I wasn't going to watch it, but I did. This was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was definitely better than my first time. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you all so much for watching. See y'all next time.